Hey now, what is up, everybody? My name is Mike Brown, aka Review King MB, and I just got done watching for the first time 42. 42 is a 2013 film that was directed by Brian Helgeland, something like that. I don't know. Yeah, this is based on the true story of Jackie Robinson, who was the first black baseball player in the league, playing for the Dodgers, and wow, just wow. This movie surprised me a lot, and not just because of what it was about, or based on a true story, but obviously Chadwick Boseman passing away had made me want to go back and watch for the first time a lot of his non-Marvel movies. And starting with this was heavy. This was pretty tough to get through at some points, but ultimately, great story. Chadwick Boseman plays Jackie Robinson, like I said. You see him in the minor leagues, only playing with black players. And it's Harrison Ford who plays Branch Rickey. And if this wasn't based on a true story, if this wasn't well documented and proven, I don't know if I would believe that there was a white guy at this age who would be so willing to help a black player the way that he is. But Harrison Ford goes out of his way to do everything that he can to make Jackie Robinson get to where he needs to go, get to the major leagues, get treated with respect, not be treated like crap, because of course throughout this whole movie he's treated horrible. And I think that's what the most tough thing about watching this is seeing how strong racism was back in this time. And I say was, another issue that I had, not with the movie, but just watching it in general, is that I wish I could watch this movie and think, man, well, at least we don't have to deal with that anymore. Because the sad truth is, we do still have to deal with this bullshit and shit like this. Yeah, you could say it's not as bad, oh, come on. But still, it's sad, it's heartbreaking at points. Especially, there's one scene, man, when Chadwick Boseman, Jackie Robinson, is trying to play, and Alan Tudyk, who this might be the one of the worst human beings I've ever seen in a film, only second to Michael Fassbender probably in 12 Years a Slave. But Alan Tudyk is yelling and hollering at Jackie Robinson, saying every racial slur, every horrible thing in the book. And I was thinking, man, this really happened, one. Two, the pain and emotion that Chadwick Boseman shows in the hall, refusing to obviously beat the hell out of that guy like he wanted to. Just that scene alone broke my heart. But also I was thinking, Alan Tudyk having to do this scene, I mean, I'm going to assume he's not racist in real life, but man, what is that like? To have to shoot something like this? Is it awkward? Did it come naturally? I wonder. Some of the other casts, you have Nicole Beharie, who plays Rachel Robinson, his wife. She was sort of just there. She wasn't bad. She didn't do anything wrong. She was mostly, though, his support system, somebody for him to lean on, and you have those scenes. You didn't really get a whole lot of her as a person necessarily. Andre Holland played Wendell Smith. He was this black reporter who was helping Jackie around, driving him and taking care of him. And he had a couple of good scenes, especially one scene where him and Chadwick are going back and forth about how he's been there for him this whole entire ride, and how Jackie needs him essentially to avoid the attacks that are bound to come. And just a great moment of Chadwick saying, yeah, he's grateful, but he wishes he didn't have to need that. He wishes he didn't need to have these people help because of everything that you see going on. Lucas Black plays Pee Wee, who is another baseball player that is on Robinson's team, and I liked him a lot. He has that southern drawl to him that you always hear with his natural accent, but I liked how his character was one of the more open-minded players of the team. Clearly, though, there was a lot of other racist guys Like Ryan Merriman, it was kind of sad to see Ryan Merriman, this actor that I've seen in movies since he was a kid. I've enjoyed him. Seeing him play a racist here and seeing him be an absolute dick to Chadwick, Jackie Robinson for no reason was tough, and it was rough. Chris Maloney was the manager, who he has his stuff going on, infidelity and whatnot. But yes, I very much enjoyed this film. It was a little over 2 hours, but I didn't feel it. It went by very fast because I was glued to the TV. I was fascinated. I was along for the ride every step of the way, because as much as I might be aware of Jackie Robinson and aware that he was the first black baseball player, I didn't know any of the details, really, to be honest. And so watching this was a treat. Seeing Chadwick in one of his first movies that made him a star or made him a household name was also a treat. Anyways, guys, let me know in the comments below, what do you think of 42? Do you agree that it's as good as I say it is? Thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. Later!